We welcome guests in our audience, including our state MPs. I'm not sure how many we have here, but we have a few. I know we have John Kennedy. I believe we're going to have Tim Smith. So welcome to them. And yes, sure, why not? We have speakers Barrry Jones and all our candidates whom you will meet later on. We're especially pleased to see our member for Kooyong, who has been a bit busy of late. Yesterday, he was the treasurer of this country. Today, with the announcement of the election, he would have been pressed to be in many other places. And who of us in his position would not have chosen to be anywhere but facing an audience like this tonight? Where else in Australia would you find an event like this, where a community this big comes together and asks its representatives and potential representatives from all parties to be accountable to it, and they come? Where else? Where else but Kooyong? And where else but Kooyong would you get high-level discussion on climate change across the full spectrum of parties and independents without the help of Tony Jones? And where else would you find a politician who will turn up when the heat is on? And that's what makes this meeting worthwhile you coming for. Value it. And we'll keep doing it by showing that we can make these events work as a powerful part of the democratic process. Have we put this evening together? Lighter Footprints is a local climate action group that's been around for 13 years, building a not insignificant base in our community. Our concern about climate change has not diminished in that time. We are now reaching the point when shouting has become necessary because we're facing a climate crisis which is still being treated like a pimple on a pumpkin, applying makeup rather than cutting deep to the core of the problem. We know that the planet doesn't understand politics. Flips and flops and ups and downs. The different government policies are not what the planet notices. It responds only to changed atmosphere. Why it is that we cannot find a way for all of us who live here to work in agreed ways to reduce emissions, to save this planet, is beyond me. The IPCC is trying to gather some fundamental international agreement, but back here at the ranch, we struggle for any acknowledgement that this issue is bigger than party politics. Lighter Footprints has pressed political parties to seek common ground for years. We have been spectacularly unsuccessful. So we're here tonight recognising that there are significant differences between our major parties' approaches to climate change, something which has meant we have spent the last decade taking one step forward and 2 steps back, while we watch the planet deteriorate. Perhaps it could be that those who stand apart from warring parties as independents are the ones who can point the ways forward for all of us. This is for you to judge tonight.